get warmed up. So our usual setup, feet hip distance apart. You're already there, it's like automatic, isn't it? Neutral pelvis. Lengthen spine, like you're elongated and trying to decompress the discs, like almost a feeling of making a gap between the vertebra and the disc. Top of the head pulling up. Chin parallel with the floor, so you look into the horizon, and that usually sits the head nicely on top of the spine. So bring the shoulders up and roll them back and down. So just get a good squeeze into your back, squeeze into the chest. Bring the upper trapezius muscles work to lift, and lower and lats to pull down. So just get quite warm anyway, but just make sure we're properly warmed up and mobile before we get onto the planks. Okay, draw the shoulders down. Take a chin nod and a little look up. Do that again. Chin nod. You can just have a quick check your feet are parallel or at least symmetrical. Do that one more time. So that's flexion and extension of cervical spine. And then back to the middle. Let's take a look over one shoulder. Center the other. Side to side. One more. And back. Take a deep breath in, wide and full. As we exhale, engage the core and lift up through the heels. Inhale down. At the same time, engage your glutes as well. They're going to support the pelvis. So just work on balance of our motor skills. Let's take one arm forwards. Another one's coordination. And raise one arm at a time. Now both arms together. Let's go all the way up. Down by the side. Again. Let's take the arms out to the side and down in front. Do that again. Now take one arm forwards and one arm out to the side, and then bring it down. Then go back the other way. Relax there. Right arm over. Good. Reach. I'm going to take a deep breath in. Get a good stretch up to the side. If you can't flex, laterally flex too far, you can still reach up and just get that lengthening. So we listen to our bodies, joints. How does it feel? Are we keeping the pelvis in neutral? Following the principles, control, precision, flow, breath, coordination, centering. Okay, let's take both arms up. Let's go to the side and center. So think about working the oblique muscles and the QLs, so the obliques around the sides, the QLs. Yeah, they're going to help pull you back, they're going to help stabilize the spine. Excellent. Okay, on the next one, with the right arm going over the top, we're going to go over, hold it, push into your left foot, take your right leg out to the side and balance. Bring the leg back in, bring the body back in. So we go to the side, take the leg out if you can, just finding that little bit of balance there. If you struggle with the arms up, if you want to, you can do it with your arms across the chest. Might be a bit harder to balance. Bring it back. Squeeze those obliques. To the side. Lift. We're going for it, alright? Bring it back. We're going to do 4 more. So let's take it over. Find your balance. Breathe. right leg forwards and back, like you're sweeping it on the floor. And brace through your centre, just swinging it forwards and back. Have a little feel of your pelvis. Try and get really centred and still. Good. Forwards and back. You can flex forwards, point back. Unless you get sciatica, keep your toe pointed and don't go too far forwards. 3, 2, still 1, change sides. So that swinging of the leg wants to make your body move, but we're using our stabilizing muscles, our core stabilizers, to keep our center. It's a sweep. Chest up, look into the horizon. Now focus. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the feet back to hip distance apart. Okay, take the arms out to the side. Let's take the right hand across to the left hand, rotation, and then back and change. Exhale, inhale. Exhale to twist, inhale back. Get that rotation. Quite dynamic, so try to keep the pelvis facing the front. You get a little bit of movement there. Try not to let your legs twist to the side like that. It's a spine mobility. Last one. Bring the arms up. We reach palms together to the sternum. We're going to go into hip hinge. So, just check the feet to hip distance. Squeeze the shoulder blades back and down. A hip hinge. And then squeeze your glutes and hamstrings to come up. Hip hinge. Raise one heel so you like the big toe. Hip hinge here. Feel the stretch at the back of one leg more, much more. Do it again on the same side. Send your butt back, feel that hamstring stretch. Okay, just change sides, lift your other heel up. Pelvis still level. So lift the sitting bones up. That one down. Let's take a little step back. So we've got a split stance, but both heels are firmly planted into the floor. It's like a mini pyramid form. Okay, so the heel's not up like a split squat. It's here, so we do it again. So we're hinging with a split stance. Lift that tailbone up. Feel that hamstring stretch and that leg that's in front. And again. Can we hinge and then lift this back leg up? So really focus. So hinge, and take the weight into that front leg and lift your back leg up. Bring it back down. And then bring your chest up. One more. Hinge forwards, lengthen, and take the weight into the front leg, lift your back one up. Push the heel away. Bring it back down, and then hinge, come back up, step that foot forwards, and your other one back slightly. Push the heel down, split stance, hinge from the hips. Feel that stretch right at the top of the hamstrings there, and lift. Again, feel the shoulder blades drawing back and down. You'll feel your postural muscles work, so we don't slouch. Okay, let's add that hinge and try the lift. Hinge forwards. Take the weight into the front leg and lift the back leg up. Whoa, that's tricky on the side for me. Place the leg back down. Push the heel into the floor and then hinge to come back up. One more. Roll the muscles down and back working as well. Hinge. Take the leg forwards. Lift. Down. And then back up. And step forwards. Take a breath in. We're okay to roll down, tuck the chin in and let yourself roll. Now if you can't do a roll down, you do a little squat. Feel that stretch down through your back, bend your knees and bring it back up again. And let's do a little extension. And repeat that again. Roll down or squat. Roll up and extend. So flexion extension, we've got lots of movement through the spine now. 2 more of these. Modify if you need to. And then roll up and extend. Last one. Going to the back of the mat, have that extension. Okay, we're going to walk forwards into plank. And do 10 knees to chest, or come back up to standing and do 10 knee lifts or review leg. You have to go a bit slower if you're balancing. So let's do on the arms, hip hinge or roll down, walk forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take the body weight right over your hands. Squeeze your glutes. And let's do 10 knees. 1, 2. Exhale as the knee comes under. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Squeeze those abs. 9, 10. Bottoms up into a pike position. Tailbone lifted up, looking up towards your knees, and press both heels into the floor. Push into your hands and feel your bottom lifting higher. That tailbone. Coccyx. Walk the hands back in. Bend your knees. Roll up or flat back and hinge. Circle the arms. Straight into some squats now. And lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. You can give the option of doing some power. Some little jumps if you want to. So keep going at that speed. Or we go a little bit quicker. We go down. Little hop, down, little hop, chest up, squat, up, down, up, 2 more, 1 more, and we're going to go into a roll down with cross unders. Off we go, roll down. So the little hops are optional, and just adding some power Pilates into it, a bit more dynamic. Take your body weight forwards. Everything's still always controlled though. Okay, when you're ready, cross under or standing twists. You go cross, cross. That's it, yes, you could do a little rotation as you lift your knee up. Or do without the knee lift. It's good, challenges your balance, your core. Is that going? Pull the shoulder blades down your back. When you've done 10, bottoms up into that pike again. Push the heels into the floor. And then walk it back in. 2, 3, 4, Bend your knees a little bit, roll up or hinge, circle the arms. And we're going to squat slow. Down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale to squeeze. So we're doing 5, and then you can either keep going or you're going to do 5 little squat jumps optional when you're ready. So you go squat, a little jump, squat, a little jump. Good. 3, 4, 5. Well done. Good. One more plank. Side taps or standing balances. Here we go. Roll down or hinge. Flex. Walk it forwards. Or come back up to standing. Body weight over the arms. Or hold the arms out to the side. Take a breath in. Exhale, tap out to the side. 1. 2. Body weight forwards more. 3. Imagine a tray of drinks on your back. 4. Or on your head if you stood up. 5. 6. 7. Feel it through those abdominals. 8. 9. 10. Bottoms up. Now you've got time for another hip hinge or roll down if you're standing. Walk it back in. Roll up or squat and hinge. One more set of those. 5 squats to start with. Just control. Have we warmed up? Switch on it. 5. Are you ready? Keep going on, so little squat jumps. 1. Land the bent knees. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Great stuff. A little march. Well done. And again, you get that little spike with your heart rate. And just got the bone density as well. Let's grab your band. Bend your knees. So we do our pull down, so with the head. I've got some more if you want a longer one. Is that alright, yeah? Okay. Arms up in the air. Drop the shoulders down away from the ears. So we'll do single arm pull down. We'll go pull down to the side. Inhale back up. Right? One arm, stay still. Good. And if the resistance band's too much, you just put the band down and pretend. Okay, so keep going. What can we add on to it, do you think? So the arm that we pulled down, we're going to lift the same leg. So the waist will go over to the side. Transfer the cross. Good, so you just shift the body weight across, all the way across onto the top of that leg. Move your centre line. So see how it works in obliques. We're going to try both. No, I don't mean both arms and legs. I mean, we're going to try it with the other leg and arm, not both arms and legs at the same time. Right, so this time, this arm pulls down, but that leg lifts again. Right, yeah, just try and keep it a little bit more centred. Push the arm. It's like you're stretching the band diagonally across the room. 4, 3. Challenging your brain tonight, aren't I? 2. And 1. So those motor skills. Good, keep control. Relax, well done. Shoulders roll. the band across the palms. Okay. This time just step forwards on your mat. We're going to do some lunges, and then we'll add the dumb weight. So we're going to do the legs first. If you don't like doing the legs, then you can just do the arms. So both feet hip distance apart. Just keep the hands where they are for now in front in the dumb weighted position. Stride back onto the knuckles of your toes, the ball of the foot. Kneel down to the floor almost. Lift back up and use the front leg to step in. Stride back. Drop. And then when we do the lowering bit, that's when we're going to stretch the band. So stride back. Now stretch the band as you lower. So we need to focus straight ahead. Keep those elbows tucked in. Stride. Lower. You could modify it to a double heel raise if you wanted to, if you don't like lunges. Lunge. Lower. Lift. Try and use the front leg as much as you can to give you that pull back in, that power. So as you come up, front leg pushes. Stand it in. 6. 5. This next one's number 6. Wobbles in. Stretch the band as you lunge. In. 4 more to go. So getting into those rotated cuffs. Opening through the chest. Strengthening through the legs. Two more. Last one. We're going to come down to kneeling. If you've got a block, pop it under your knees. We're going to kneel on the band. We're going to do biceps and shoulder presses kneeling. You can always do standing if it hurts your knees. Roll your mat a little bit more, or get some of the foamy mats. They're at the back there. Okay. A little bit of a pelvic tilt. So the first move is a bicep curl, and then bring it down. Bicep curl, elbows stay tucked in. Use the postural muscles to stop the shoulders from rolling forward. So the ones that we've just worked a little bit with rotated cuffs and the upper back. Okay, so hold it here, but now push your right arm up. Is that going to go? We'll grab a longer one if you need to. And then, up we go, other side, push. If you can try and get the band on the inside of your arm, that sometimes helps a bit as well. So if you got the end coming out the top and it's on the inside of the forearms. So let's push. Good. Back to the shoulder. And down. So if you just want to do the first part, that's fine, just a bicep curl. Straight up. We're trying to stack our elbow over the shoulder and the wrist over the elbow. Straight up. Okay, now keep as centered as possible. Centered as possible. So as that goes up, watch you don't go like this. So stay really strong in the center. Use your obliques, use those deep core muscles. Can we do both arms now? Optional. Just right arm. Good. Again, lift, push. Okay, we'll just do 2 more. And then we've got our shoulders working there. Doing really well. Still use your abdominals, especially on that press to the sky. We don't want the back to extend. And relax. Well done. And then from there we can transition onto our hands and knees for the push-up. Okay. So you can do push-ups into pikes, or you can do push-ups into shell stretch. So, we're going to, as we go into the push-up, we align the chest with the hands. We come inhale down, exhale lift, tuck your toes under, push your bum up in the air, and then back into a plank. Knees down, do your push-up, raise the knees, go up into a pike. Now your alternative for the pike is going into shell stretch. Okay, you can do full press up, please, if you can. Go up into pike, look up towards your knees, then look in front of your hands as you go into push up. Inhale down, exhale lift, inhale to pike, exhale to plank. If you want to work harder, as you go up into pike, raise one leg up. As you bring it down, you keep it hovering. You do your push up, and then you switch sides. Take a leg up. You bring it forwards when you hover it off the floor. We'll go into the push up, and then you swap. Centers up. As your body comes forward, you keep the foot hovering. Yeah, press up, and then change legs. Oh yeah, optional chest press with a band if your wrists get tired or your shoulders. We've worked them quite hard.
Can't see the shoulder anyway, so...
You're still back? Yeah.
That's why I put it and was trying to
Okay,
get
yeah. It will, yeah, twice a week. We're alright, buddy. Some puffing and panting going on. Okay, you've got one or two more. If you're doing the legs, make sure you balance down. It's alright, the rest of it's all quite relaxing. Last one, and then sit back into shell stretch. Have a breather now. If you can't kneel, just go into a comfortable position on your side or on your back. Swing your legs round to the front. Do seated next before we lie down. Okay, so let's go into our roll back. Okay, so if you want to go your knees bent, or if you can go straight legs. Okay, tuck the chin in, and then slide your hands down your legs to your feet. Come back up to neutral, and then flex your feet, push your heels away this way, and then tuck your chin in, slowly down. Reach over, breathe in, come up, exhale, use your breath. Keep your chin tucked in, chin tucked in, chin tucked in, chin tucked in, to your feet, and then reset in the middle. So as you're coming up, you keep that curve, looking to the floor, and then up. Okay, so again, push the heels away, tilt your pelvis, slow, 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 slow. Inhale, exhale, and also just think about that center line of your mat that you sat on, hopefully. Stretch. Okay, modifications. Bend knees, just go halfway, make it smaller. You can hold on to your legs, or lie back, and do some pelvic tilts if you find it's a bit too much on your spine at all. Do a roll back. So this works the same muscle group, but just without all the resistance, the load. Do a couple more. How slow can you go? So tuck under. So think about that scooping of the abdominals. Bit of pelvic floor engagement. top. Give the knees a hug. Okay, let's take the band. Hold it up in the air. I'm going to bring the legs up. I'm going to do single leg extension away, flexion, so stretch it out, with a pull down across the chest, working into your upper back. Of course, working into your core. Okay, so the modification to make that easier is feet on the floor, keep neutral spine, and just slide it away or just hop it slightly, and back here. Okay, so arms up, let the shoulders relax to the floor, legs the perfect tabletop. I want you to think precision through that tabletop. Take a breath in. So as we exhale, extend your leg away, stretch the band. Inhale back in. Exhale away. Inhale back in. Across your chest and shoulders, not across your neck. So if when you come back and you can balance a tray on your shins. Take a long breath as well. So do one more on each side. Feel those deep muscles working in your core to keep that spine supported, not letting it overarch. Then we give the knees a hug into the chest. Okay, place the feet down and slide the band underneath your bum and then wiggle it up to your shoulder blades, and we're going to do a double leg stretch with chest press. So if you're not sure, it goes like this, knees up, I've got hold of the band that's under my armpits, well around the lats, so you're going to go push, and then back in. So the further forward you take the legs, the more resistance you're going to create in your centre. And your modification is you can slide your feet on the floor. If that's comfortable, sometimes it's not, so you could do a single leg with a chest press. You ready?
Do you go both legs at the same time?
Yeah, we're going to go both legs away and inhale back in. So let's do 10 of those. Inhale to prepare, exhale to push. 1, 2, pushing back into the floor, 3, 4, 5. Now if you want to, the next 5, add a curl up. Tuck your chin in, look through the thighs, 1. If you're doing the curl, I want you to make your legs go lower. 2, so the way you're cheating. So curl up, but your legs go lower. 3, yeah, feel those deep abdominal muscles work. Squeeze the legs together. 4, and last one. Hold it for a couple of seconds at the end. And bring it back in, well done. And then just lift your bum up and slide the band back out from underneath. Have a full body stretch. Take a little breather there. Give your hands a rest from gripping the band. Before we go on to the next one, which is going to be a double leg stretch again. We're going to have the band around the feet. So it's going to be like a leg press. A loaded leg press. So we're going to take the band under your feet. And then hold between your thumb and your hand for a little go. So yeah. You're going to have your elbows on the floor to start with. And if you need to put your towel under your head, pop that underneath. Okay. Elbows press down to the floor. Your forearms are vertical. And you're going to keep your hands really still. So this is a contraction of your bicep and forearm. Because as you push against the band, you're not going to let your arm move. So that's an isometric contraction of the arm, isotonic of the legs. Exhale away, inhale back in. So then we've got our first level. Just watch that your head doesn't tilt backwards as you do that. So if you bring a towel with you, you can roll it into the head rest and just block. Now you're going to hover the elbows about an inch or two off the floor. But again, don't let your arms move and just makes it a bit more challenging because you're not pushing into the floor for support with your elbows. Okay, so you're using your shoulder muscles now as a stabilizing muscle to stop the humerus bone from moving the upper arm. Okay, next level, your arms are straight up above the shoulders. But you're not going to let them move, just stay there. And you push your legs away. Next level, take one arm back. Bring it back, and then the other arm back. Or if you can stretch the band, both legs, both arms push away from each other, but don't go all the way to the floor. Chin tucked in, push. You're almost at the floor, but not quite. Keep doing the level that you're comfortable with. Just going to do 4 more anyway. 4. Front ribs towards the back ribs reach the floor. Good control. 2. It's a full body workout, that one. And 1. Well done. Full body stretch. Okay, onto our side. We're going to do 3 30-second side planks. Okay, so if we go onto our rock, that's up to you, if you want any side you want to. Alternative, if you can't put weight on your arm, you're going to hold it like this instead. Okay, so the side plank, I'll show you here. You've got your knees there, we hollow away, you lift up and reach. That's your half plank. Your shoulders might be quite tired already. And your full plank is there. Try not to let it go too high or twisted. Try and get the body weight over the shoulder. So I'll watch the time while you do the exercise. I'm in charge. Okay, bend your knees. Okay, we're ready. So hollow the ribs away or lift up your legs. Reach up, straighten the top leg and into the bottom one and hold that there. Okay, just lengthen out, that's good. Hips aren't too high or too low. You can push into your knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest for 30 seconds. Now you can either lie down, that arm, the one that you were leaning on. So we've got another 10 seconds rest. So just start to get yourself ready. 3, 2, 1, plank. If you want to, you can look up at your through your fingertips or just look straight ahead. Lengthen your neck, squeeze those obliques. We're working the underneath side now. If you're on your side lifting your legs up, you're working the top side of your obliques and QLs. If you're in a plank, you're working the underside. And relax. So again, you can lie down. Have a breathe. We're going to do one more if you can. If you need to stop, that's fine. Just take the rest. Breathe. On this third one, if you want to, we're going to go up onto the hand. So we're going to do a high side plank. So we're going to bring it to here. Pull your shoulder down. So you can come up and over. Straighten the top leg. And then, so get ready. Off we go. Let's onto the second hand. Oh, you have far too long a rest then. So you can look up through the fingertips or just look straight ahead. Just tuck your tailbone slightly under just so you're not pushing your bum backwards. Keep breathing, keep holding. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Well done. Roll onto your back and hug your knees into your chest. As you hug your knees into the chest, get stretching the back of your shoulders as well. Okay, let's go into the 100. Extend your legs away, bring your hands down towards the floor, about 5 inches off the floor or so. Okay, are we ready for the 100? Off we go. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 10. 20, in, 2, 3, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 30. Lower your legs if you're not feeling anything in your core. In, 2, 3, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 50. Lower that a bit more if you can. Chuck your chin in, curl up. Pump from the shoulders. Five out, 2, 3, 4, 100. Well done. Head relaxes down. Full body stretch. Okay. Roll over onto your other side. So do the exact same exercise as before, just so you're balanced. So prop yourself up onto your elbow if you're doing side plank. Lengthen the neck. Okay, ready? Raise your ribs, your hips, and then stretch the top leg. And then the bottom one, 30 seconds. So roll your mat up to support your elbow a bit. You can stack your feet. Squeeze your glutes. Lengthen the neck. Remember, try not to let your shoulders shrug at all. Pull them the way. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Either lie down or bend your knees and come up and grab hold of your shin. Six, 5, 4, 3, go. Half a side plank or full side plank. Squeeze your glutes, lengthen the neck. Feel those muscles are working on the underneath side. 3, 2, 1. So either lie down or do the same again. Each other, we've got one more to go, but it'll be on the hand if you did it before. If you can't put the weights up in your hand, then you can stay down on your elbow. 10 more seconds to go. Knees bent, so leave. Let's come up to half. With this one, your half, you'll straighten your top leg, or then the bottom one. Let's go. Hold that there. Use your last to pull the shoulders down. Struggle, go down to the knee. Keep going. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Face this way and into shell stretch. Walk the hands out in front. Stretch the shoulders. Still no wiggle about. Alright, and then let's come down onto our front and start to balance it. Let's do this, the rest stroke. You're going to bring your elbows from there into the side of your rib cage, so your hands are either side of the head. Relax your legs. Okay, let's just go with a little extension to start with. So take a breath in and lift. And then exhale to lower. So if you want to stay with that, you can. Inhale, lift. One arm is going to do stuff like a breaststroke action around. Bring it back underneath. And then lower. Then lift again. Raise your other arm, take it forwards like you're doing a one-armed breaststroke in the water. And if you can do both, as you come up, raise both arms. Swing it round, come underneath, and then you land. Okay, if that's uncomfortable, just keep your arms out a bit wider and do the extension, just hovering your arms without taking them round in circles. You could even bring them down by the side of your legs to make it even easier if your shoulders are a bit tired for some reason. Don't know why they would be. So this is extension of the spine. We want to keep looking towards the mat so that the back of the neck stays lengthened. Your arms away, big circle round, lift higher as your arms come back so that you can get them underneath again and then come down. So it's like a lift, a circle, and as they come back, you lift even higher to bring them underneath by the ribs and softly down. So 3 more. Keeping the neck lengthened again. And last one. Well done. Have a little breather there. Can you grab hold with one foot and pull it towards your glutes. Keeping the knees close together on the center line. Get a stretch on your quads. Increase a bit more. Change to the other side. Down the front of your thigh. And release. Let's come up onto the hands and knees. Onto all fours. And we're doing the cat and cow. Another flexion and extension. Flexing and extending. Under. Separate the shoulder blades. And then bring them back and down. Okay, can we go into glute stretch here? So pigeon, taking one leg back, sliding it underneath, and then bringing your hip onto the heel. If that one doesn't work for your hips or knees, roll over onto your back and do the glute stretch that you cross over with, whichever you find the best for you. Hold that there. So increase the stretch. Let's change to the other side. So a pike, and that's middle leg underneath. Cross the other one over. Wiggle into it, get that stretch as best you can. Glutes and reformers. Every time you feel it relax, then try and wiggle into a bit more, increase the stretch. Releasing the lactic acid away, lengthening the muscles. Keeping a good range of movement through the joint. Walk the hands in towards the knees. We'll come up to kneeling. Let's slide this leg all the way forwards and go into hamstring stretch with the knees. So you're going to hinge forward. You can keep your hands on your hips or bring them to either side of your leg. A very slight bend in the knee, especially if you're hypermobile. So you can increase a bit more, lower your chest towards your thighs, send the bottom back a bit further. Slide that foot in so it's underneath your knee and pelvic tilt so you feel a stretch on your hip flexor. Take this arm up in the air, put the hand between the shoulder blades, grab hold of the elbow and tricep stretch and right down the sides. Keep pelvic tilting, so it's hip flexor, obliques, QLs, lats, triceps. Breathe into it. Back to center. Change the legs. We're going to slide it straight forwards, toe points up. Hinge from your hip, and that's when you're going to feel the stretch the best. If we flex, that's not going to do much to the hamstring. If we hinge, so you're tilting your pelvis, then that's when we feel that hamstring stretch. Exhale into it. Deep breath in, and again, just when you exhale a bit further. Walk the hands back up, slide the foot halfway in, do the pelvic tilt, so you do the stretch on the hip. Tricep stretch, so put it between your shoulder blades, grab the elbow and pull it over. Keep tilting, just feel it all the way down the side. Use the breath into it. Feel it stretch as you exhale, move into the space that's left. Okay. Let's come up, stand in. Little march when we get to the top there. Make sure we don't get dizzy. Okay. Let's bring it back to where we started. Feet hip distance apart, pelvis in neutral. Sit hands behind the back and we need to give the front of the body a bit of a stretch out. So quite a bit with the push-ups and the planks, shoulder presses, chest presses, pull downs. Is everybody okay?
Mentally, yeah.
Take the arms in front, push away. It's
quite calm now.
very calming, isn't it? Take a deep breath in all the way up, stretch up as high as you can. Let your ribs lift, let your shoulders shrug. Then take the palms down, draw the shoulders down, bring the ribs back down and in to neutral. Take a little bow and give yourselves a great big clap. Well done. Thank you for working very hard then. Hope that was alright for you. Everybody okay? Well done. Enjoy the rest of your evening, whatever you're up to.